Hello, I'm Jeff here. As you can tell on my Christmas setup here, it's currently Christmas, so Merry Christmas to you. And to get you more in the Christmas spirit, I made the decision of reviewing some sort of Christmas game this holiday. Well, here's a little bit of a twist. Here I've got my copy of Connect Adventures for the Xbox 360. I've got a couple of slips of paper with Christmas related games in it. So let's open it to see what we have. Son of a it's Operation Snowdown.
But before getting into the terrible event Operation Snowdown was, let's talk about the history of Season 5 first. Fortnite Chapter 2 Season 5 with the tagline 0 Point released on the 2nd of December 2020. And the season was themed around the aftermath of the Devourers of World event that happened on the 30th of November, in which Galactus pulled a 0 Point from the bridge, but with help from Tony Stark and the rest of the heroes who came to the island via Force Bifrost with modified battle buses, we managed to bring down Galactus and send him back to his own reality. However, there's one teeny simple problem. The 0 Point was exposed in fraction in the centre of the island. The map for this season started from 0 Point in the middle of the map, exposed, creating a harsh desert environment, drying up rivers and changing the natural life of the island as a whole. Alongside this, there were bits of Chapter 1 POIs brought back via reality waves from 0 Point, placed exactly where they were on the Chapter 1 map. Also, there are 4 new named locations. The first location, Salty Towers, was a combination of the fan favourite Tilted Towers, Salty Springs, and you better half lobby went there every game. The second location, Colossal Coliseum, a coliseum constructed by the Imagined Order for Menace, with the arena inside changing itself every match. The third location, Stealthy Stronghold, a jungle that destroyed the popular landmark Homely Hills, replacing it with the jungle for the secret skin that bypassed the Predator. And the final location, Hunter's Haven, was an area constructed by the Imagined Order again like the Coliseum, with sleek-looking futuristic buildings for each hunter in the Battle Pass. The Battle Pass from this season had a bounty hunter theme, with each character being part of separate universes to one another, but still following being a bounty hunter and whatnot. From Mandalorian, we had a pretty nice side story on the island when he travelled about, but his LTM was very annoying. To Menace, a gladiator who hasn't lost a fight according to John Jones, a mancake who had one of the most memorable landmarks in all of Fortnite. Then there's Lex from Maeve, I don't really have a lot to say about. And then there's Condor, who's not a lot to say about him either, really, apart from he's quite cool, he's got a nice design. Then Reese, who again I don't really have a lot to say. And finally the Predator, it's probably one of my favourite cloud skins in the game because I like the Predator movies. Also, I'm going to touch on the new hunters. Each week throughout the season, new hunters are added to the item shop. All for the story, John Jones went hopping around the reality to collect characters spanning from movies, television shows and games such as The Terminator, Daryl Dixon from The Walking Dead and Ryu from Street Fighter. And that's Season 5 summed up really. Oh yeah, the Christmas event. Operation Snowdown was the first of really mediocre seasonal events that have become apparent over the last year or so. This may be for these reasons, such as the devs working on a bigger project or a live event, but it still doesn't deter from the fact that these events aren't very good. Before the event, a build-up happened, with snow coming off the mountain surrounding Catty Corner, and slowly making its way down to the mountain. Christmas decorations also started to be put up in residential areas, and Christmas skins from previous events started to be re-released. Then came Operation Snowdown. It started on the 18th of December 2020 and ended on January 5th, 2021. The event was in the same vein as Christmas events before it, however the snow didn't cover the map for some stupid reason, even though the POI names for every location on the map had a snowy border around it, and the snow only covered the bottom right of the map, or to make it not as special as previous events. Maybe this was because the 0 Point was exposed at the time or something, but I still think the entire map could have got covered in snow. Planes also came back as a Christmas event, spread around the map at different Snowman outposts. These outposts were like the Expedition outposts from Chapter 1, with a different design to those ones, and then the one above Catty Corner. So Mando was an NPC there, selling the Big Chill exotic for 500 bars. Planes came back, but changed up slightly, with a new design alongside the addition of a fuel tank which was present on the cars and boats. And believe me, people were not happy when they found out about planes having fuel. Christmas traditions also began, with the trees from this landmark I forgot the name of being sent to Retail Row like last Christmas, and decorations being set up or outside different houses, including Salty Towers. So this means, even after most of the houses are messed up in some way, people still live there. Maybe I'm looking into this too deeply, but I find that quite weird. Also during Season 5, IO guys would pop up in elevators, and there's a rare chance of seeing an object from throughout Fortnite is the IO guys, such as the Midas chair or the stone dog. But for Christmas, there was a special IO elevator with 3 chests and Christmas decorations, which was quite nice. Operation Snowdown also had challenges for free cosmetics that would be daily updated for 12 days until stopping. The challenges were as followed. Visit different Snowmando outposts, and a reward for that was a Frost in Action loading screen. Place top 10 with friends in squads for the Snow Seal wrap. Sadly destroy the Nutcracker statues, poor things, that gave one of the best rewards for this event, the Blustery bag. Travel 5,000 meters in an X4 Stormwing. This was made hard because of the addition of fuel, and if you did this, you would get the Snow Blaster emoticon. Another plane related challenge, shoot down opponent structures with the planes for the Winterwing glider. Collect gold bars for the GG Fresh emoticon. Catch a snowy flopper, which I'm pretty sure is still in the game, and you would get the toe pickaxe. Revive a player in different matches for the Merry Marauding loading screen. Hide in a Sneaky Snowmando in different matches for the Merry Fisher spray. The Sneaky Snowmando was the updated snowman with a new hat and scarf to match the Snowmando outpost, and it had the reload feature like the cardboard box did. Play duos/squads with friends for the Frosty Globe pickaxe. Second to last was deal damage with the lever action rifle for the Fish Fest emoticon. And the final challenge was the Stoker's Campfire for the Confetti wrap. And if you did all these challenges, you would have got the Snowmando and the Frost Squad outfit. Also, throughout the duration of Operation Snowdown, new and old LTMs were added onto a daily cycle, such as Air Royale and Pickaxe Frenzy. Unlike prior Christmas events, new skins were added. Welcome to Chef Rank's Fortnite seasonal skins in a short amount of time and in a random order. Part 1. In this part, I'll be ranking the Christmas skins from Operation Snowdown on the scale of 1 to 10. Let's go. Firstly, we have Cozy Jonesy, 4 out of 10. It's another Jonesy, but this time he's slightly fatter than usual. Snowbell, I don't need to say why, except ew! Mr. Dappermint, 6 out of 10. I just like he's a candy cane man. Carve, 6 out of 10. This was a skin everyone bought because it looked like the Shadow Henchmen, until 2 seasons later, the actual Ghost of the Shadow Henchmen was sold as skins. Holly Striker, 2 out of 10. Ruby skin, number 15. Frost Squad, 1 out of 10. It just looks bad. Gingerbread Raider, 5 out of 10. An alright Renegade Raider reskin. Fal La La Fish Stick, 7 out of 10. I quite like Fish Stick to begin with, and this was a skin I almost bought but got Master Chief instead. Blinky, 7 out of 10. A unique Christmas skin that does give us off the Christmassy vibe. Snowmando, 7 out of 10. Really good for a free skin. Snowheart, 4 out of 10. I wasn't a big fan of Stoneheart to begin with. Snowdrift, 6 out of 10. A really cool driftery skin, but it's a shame that I didn't have any of the styles. And finally, Frostbroker. And that was all for Operation Snowdown. Wait a minute. What's that music? Oh, for God's sake, you have to read everything! During Operation Snowdown, there was a side event which Epic heavily pushed and focused upon more than Snowdown itself. This was Spy Within, an Among Us clone creative, and sort of a predecessor to the Imposters mode we have today. Every week or so during the duration of Operation Slowdown, new maps were put out such as a steamboat, a museum, a shopping mall, and some others. And to get people to play the game, there were free rewards from completing tasks in the game, which I'll go over in a minute, and Epic paid streamers who haven't played the game in over a year to play the LTM to promote it to their audience to play it, but it doesn't really take away from the fact that the game mode is literally Among Us with Fortnite creative, but some of the maps did look quite nice, like the museum one. Instead of imposters and the crewmates, it was the butler and spies who avoided an impending lawsuit from the creator of Among Us. Now for the challenges. The first challenge was to complete 25 quests as a butler for the Jingling Glider. This was relatively easy, you could just complete all of these in one match, because the quests reset every couple of seconds I'm pretty sure, so I did these challenges too. The second quest was to eliminate 3 players that would give the banging music back to the Merry Mix. And the last quest was to play 5 Spy Within matches, and after that you unlock another style from a backboard and the Wrapping Caper backboard. Then a couple of weeks went by, snow started to melt, and everything Christmas related was then removed in the 15.20 update, and Season 5 carried on as usual. And that was Operation Snowdown, a Christmas event that is the worst Christmas event so far in my opinion, being very lackluster compared to events such as Christmas 2018, Winterfest 2019, which covered the map fully in snow for one, and had amazing in-game events like Styles event and the Winter event when the Ice King covered the map in snow. And it had a really strong Christmas vibe. However, the big problem with Operation Snowdown is most attention was given to Spy Within and not the main game. I feel like this would have been really good in another season, for example Season 4 and Season 2. It would have been way better and would have given this event some breathing room, because this event collided with Season about 0 point, and give the devs enough time to properly flesh it out. So probably in a rush they decided to throw Spyro in with it.
Well, I hope you enjoyed. Oh, 1 minute, I'm getting a call. Hello? Yeah? Oh, wow. Really? Well, apparently Winterfest 2021 is happening right now, so I'll catch you guys around sometime.